Yo. LashawnTerry back here with a pickup right quick. So as you can see, your girl went and updated to that Note 10 Plus 5G. That's a conversation I'll get into in a minute. But here's the phone. I got that Aura Glow, as Flossie Carter would say, that Silver Surfer. This was the most popular color. When I tell you, oh my gosh, I'll tell y'all the story in a minute, but this is the Silver Surfer, as Flossie would call it. I got my OtterBox in the clear. This is a very good one. And then, if some of y'all been living under a rock, you will know that Samsung decided finally, it doesn't bother me either or, to get rid of the headphone jack. So you have to, unless you buy the dongle, which Samsung is cheap when it comes to certain things. At least with Apple, I think they gave you the dongle, and they still do for your headphone jacks or anything that needs a headphone jack. Samsung ain't giving you nothing more than what you need to turn that phone off and on. They do give you some headphones though, and they're pretty good. Actually, I use them, the headphones that come with the phone. I still got my ones from my Note 8 ACG, I think it is. And they're not bad. I use them when I'm on the airplane, so I keep them in my travel bag because I got other headphones. Unfortunately, the wireless headphones that I had, they started tearing up, but I had them for some years now, and they started messing up. So it was time for me to get another pair. But so I went and got these Bose. Now, if you want reviews on any wireless headset, any type of case, every phone that come out, go watch Flossie Carter, because I don't do specs. I'm not a tech nerd. I don't know nothing. I'm still trying to shoot. For half of the day, I've been sitting here fiddling with this phone, just trying to get all of my stuff back on it that I have on my Note 8, and get everything settled, and get my face page back the way I had it, and uploading, and shoot, my stupid watch, um the number won't sync with my phone, with my new phone. So I got to call them tomorrow. The Samsung Gear Watch 3 that I have, it's a 4G LTE, so it has its own number, so it will still ring if somebody calls that number, but it won't ring if somebody calls my cell phone number. So I got to call technical support, the number that popped up, so they can get my watch connected to my phone, so I get all my text messages and notifications, and my watch will ring when my phone ring. But what I can tell y'all, let me move this out the way since y'all already seen these Bose wireless headbuds. Yo, yo, Flossie wasn't lying when he said these headphones is the bomb. The sound is excellent. I can't attest to talking on them yet because I basically just opened them up about maybe 30 minutes ago and messed around with pairing it to my phone and setting it up and downloading the app and stuff like that. But I went on and bumped Press by Cardi B. Woo! Yo, if y'all looking for some wireless earbuds that's $200 or less, these is it right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. And y'all know Bose has been always A1 excellent when it came to sound. And especially if you like bass, you know what I'm saying? That's what they've been known for, blow you out the water. But yeah, just still trying to get used to my phone. Two things that keep throwing me off is that if you've been looking to purchase this phone, I'm pretty sure you done watched a lot of tech YouTube creators, and Samsung took the power button from off the right side. So every time I go to turn it back on, my hand, I'm holding it like this, and my hand is going like this, but it's really right here. So, and then another thing that's throwing me off on the Note 8, the fingerprint button was on the back. So whenever I would hold it, being that I hold my phone like this, it was very easy for me to just smack my finger over that sensor and open up my phone. But now they have it right here. And basically you just tap twice and then you put your finger on the fingerprint sensor. But for me, it's kind of weird because you see how my finger is like this. To do it, you tap it twice, and then you gotta, even though it took several prints of your finger, but it's almost like with mine, I have to keep it like this. And yeah, that is kind of not working for me, but for whatever reason too, my phone is not locking the way it should. So if it don't, I'll just swipe it up. Oh, tell me to put in my password. So but other than that, um another thing too is my AOL. On my Note 8, I had like a email app, and I'm not sure if I can get it back, but basically I had to download the AOL app and go through that. So I was used to the other app that was on my phone. It was like a mail um icon. So but I still get my notifications and stuff. It pops up on the app or whatever. But this phone has so many things, and also too, what I'm going to love about this phone, and what I've always loved about the Note series, the S Pen makes the phone, quite frankly. It all comes down to the S Pen, and I love my S Pen. Um, I love my S Pen. I could sign documents with it. The thing with Apple was, and I have a MacBook Pro. I have an iPad Pro, so I really don't need for my phone to be an Apple. But what I like about I'm not sure about the other Samsung phones, because any Samsung phone I ever had was the Note series, and the Note 4 is what started me with Samsung. It was the Note 4, but what I've always liked about them was that I can sign documents in PDF. With Apple, you cannot do that. Anytime my daughter has to sign a document or something, she has to send it to me. Then I open it up, have her sign it on my phone, and then send it either back to her or whoever she needs to email it to. I can do everything from my phone. I don't have to download no app to do it, to sign no documents or anything. All I got to do is pull up the document and pull out my S Pen and get the signing. So that's one thing I like about this. Also, too, with the S Pen, I'm able to copy and paste certain things that you can't pick up if you just click on it with your finger. It's just so many things I like about Samsung phones and their Note series that I don't think I would ever switch from. So yeah, I picked up this Note series again. If you want to find out about specs and all of that stuff, go to Flossie Carter. He has not dropped a 10 plus because he said that's going to be a movie, but he has dropped a review on the regular 10. You know, Samsung did a 10 and a 10 plus. So, um, I'm filming from my Note 8 because I can still go on social media, YouTube, and I can still upload videos from this phone. So, but um, I don't know. I probably this will probably be my last video uploaded from this phone. We'll see, because I couldn't bring a video from my Note 10 Plus because I'm filming it. But I wanted to tell you about the 5G. Now, I didn't go in there looking for the 5G. 5G is not even rolled out everywhere yet. So a lot of people are not really going for, well, some people might. They have rolled it out in some places, but it's spotty. But what happened was on Wednesday, I went down to Verizon and I pre-ordered because you got some incentives with pre-ordering. So the only incentive I was able to use was you get $150 Samsung credit where you can go onto Samsung Shop once you download the app and you can use your $150. So I said, okay. He said you should have the phone by Friday because they've been getting them out pretty quick. So after I left the store, I looked at my emails and saw that they had emailed me 2 emails. One as a receipt, I think, and the other one as a, congratulations on your Samsung 10 Plus. But then it said tracking. So I clicked the tracking, it said processing. And then it was like, it'll be delivered on September 10th. I said, September 10th? Nah. So today, I called customer service. I had them cancel that order and I said, I'm going to go into the store. Now, I wanted to get the Silver Aura in the 10 Plus. When I got down to the store, it was probably about 4 o'clock or so, 4:30 maybe. And dude came out who actually did my pre-order. He was there and he said, bad news, good news. We still got some 10 pluses, but we don't have the silver. All we have is the black. I ain't want the black. So I said, look to see if there were any other places, any other if there were any other Verizon flagship stores that had the see, I have to turn my thumb around. So he said nobody had them. Then he said, wait a minute, it went to the blue. Let me see the silver. And so he said one store had one, another one that was only like 20 minutes from that store had two. So I called them and they was like, yo, we got a ton of them. So I said, okay, I'm on my way. I get over there and I'm waiting because it was people in front of me. And then this lady who came in after me with her daughter, she sat across from me. And so while my guy was back there fishing around for my 10 plus in the Silver Surfer, she had sat down, her guy started working with her, went back there, got the phone, and I heard her say, no, I want the silver one. He said, you want the 10 plus and the silver? She said, yes, 10 plus and the silver. So he finally brought his butt out, and I said, and he says to me, we got the 10 plus 5G and the silver. I said, wait a minute. I said, you took your butt back there all that time and you done let her get the last one? And she came and sat down after me and he helped her after when you was already back there. He was like, oh no. So she was like, no, mine's is a 10 plus G 5G too. Y'all know I'm crazy, right? Because I was like, I know this fool did not go back there, and all that time, I don't know what he was looking for, but this dude who was helping the lady across from me went back after he did and gonna come back and say, we got the 10 plus and silver. I was like, boy. You did not take your butt back there all that time, and he done took the last one for her. But it came to find out that they didn't have many of the 10 plus in the silver. They got a whole bunch of 10 plus 5Gs. So it was only $100 more. I had drove 20 minutes to get over there. And so I said, just give me the 5G, you know. Hopefully they, being that they already started running the 5G out in certain areas, they'll start putting them in more areas, and so me getting the 5G wouldn't be in vain. But I haven't really played around with it much again. I just spent the whole afternoon since I've gotten it just trying to get everything back on my phone. Y'all know I can't remember no passwords to save my life for these different apps and emails and stuff like that. So I had to sit there for a minute, and even tonight, once it got to me pairing my phone, messing around with that for a while. So I haven't even gotten to play around with it a whole lot. But again, I'm not no techie. Like I said, I love the Note series, point blank. It was just time for me to upgrade, and the 10 plus was it. So in them next 2 years, we'll see what Samsung do, because I am looking for that Samsung Fold, but only if it have the pen, because all that money for that thing and no pen, no S Pen, man, that's just a waste. They need to put everything that they can. If that's gonna the Note series is their flagship ultimate phone, but if they're gonna come out with that Fold, those two should be their ultimate phones, and they should throw everything into that phone that they can, especially for the price that they're trying to throw in it. So I heard they supposed to be putting the S Pen on it, but that may not be to their second one, which will probably be around the time that I will be looking to upgrade again, because I upgrade like every 2 years. So this is it. I'm telling y'all, these Bose headphones, if y'all looking for some wireless headphones, bruh, these is it right here for 200 or less. I believe they 179 or 199. I can't remember, but bruh, these hoes right here is it. Quality sound. And again, if you don't believe me, go to Flossie Carter page. He have like 10 wireless headphone reviews that he'll give you on 10. And then it was the Jabra 65T. But when he listened to these, he was like, nah, these is it. These is it. So, again, if y'all want specs and all of that, y'all need to go see Flossie Carter on YouTube. He'll give you all of that. Any phone that you want to look for, any case that you want to look for, he got it. And with that being said, thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to give me that thumbs up on the way in. Peace.